record this again because it didn't record the first time. The Instagram's gave me a little thought. But anyhow, so Sage 632 says, it always makes me sad when I see people, usually of Hispanic descent, due to my locality, denigrate their own heritage to virtue signal their fitness for acceptance in the American tribe. But I'm gonna tell you what, Sage, I just looked at your page. Isn't that what you're doing? I mean, you have a proud picture of yourself in a military, some type of service uniform. So you're virtue signaling using that, you know? And don't we all virtue signal? I virtue signal by putting my face on here, regardless of what it looks like, to say that, hey, I'm a virtuous woman regardless of what I look like. What you think? You know? So in different ways we do virtue signal. You know, when people code switch, form a virtue signal. Me, the fact that I even have on fucking clothes is virtue signaling, because I don't believe all this is necessary. It's to hide what's underneath. What's underneath is what's important. You know, the visual. You know, you seeing me. You know, the spirit is what's the most important. But going back to what you're saying about when you see people of Hispanic descent, virtue signal. But that's people in general. But at first I didn't catch it. I had to read it out loud to get it. But basically, I remember being in South Florida one time, and back when they were saying these things Trump was saying out there about how all Mexicans need to go back, build the wall, blah, blah, blah. And these are people of Mexican descent that had a sign out front that they just lost their 19 or 20-year-old child to the military. A baby. Probably was the nicest person you knew, probably never did anything to anyone. And they were virtue signaling and saying, hey, you know, love me because I have this child that went to the military and I need you guys to show me some love. We're grieving over here. Do you think anybody really did? Probably not. Probably not. And I remember my heart hurt seeing that, because your child went to go serve a country for a war that had nothing, you know, for a bunch of bullshit that you don't know anything about. And we probably still don't. That's why the battles that we fight need to be in our own backyards. And there need to be battles that we fight for love, you know, for goodness. But everybody ain't based on love and goodness. So that's what it is. So the battle that I'm fighting for myself is being clutter-free. It's a struggle to build myself. And if you have the same struggle where you want to perfect or better your health, you know, whether it be your head, in your heart, your emotional health, your home, the clutter that y'all can see that's around, you know, or your hips, your weight, you know. If you want to join me on that journey, please scan the QR code for the clutter-free merch. Also, community. And I think when you talk about virtue signaling, a lot of times that virtue signaling comes about because people don't feel that they have worth in the community that they're in, or they're being indicated as someone without worth. I feel like that a lot. I have people give me some weird ass looks because I come out the house in any kind of way, but they don't understand this is not what matters. It's what's here that does. Get to know me. But anyways, no one is useless in the world that lightens the load of others. So when we're good to each other, as much as we can, and as much as we can, we are not useless. Building a sense of community, and that's my second QR code that you see there is the community shirt. Lighten the load of others. Anyways, love, peace, and respect. Like I said, I probably went on too long. I have stuff I need to clean up, but thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, and I love you. Bless out.